Hello, Sanjay. So we have been discussed last few sections. So how are you feeling now?
Yeah, I think I understand that is a lot of my own thinking and thoughts that's created those proliferation. So I want to continue exploring how can I change that and to just be more aware and also to be happier.
So in this section, so we are going to do like firewood exercise. So have you heard before? Firewood exercise. Things like here. The fire is like what you're suffering. Like, and the firewood is your cause of suffering. So as you have been mentioned before, like self-blaming, so not doing good enough. So can you tell me more about from actually from where?
My self-blame is easily coming from when I see things not going based on my own standard. Like I easily have standards for everything, especially the things that I'm kind of responsible for.
It seems like you have some expectation. The way you plan is not goes like your self-blame because you are not doing good enough, and you blame yourself. You also mentioned like you have responsibility at the monasteries. So, and this is new at the monastery for you to do jobs. Can you tell me about more? What kind of responsibility they do have?
Because it's a Theravada Buddhism kind of society, so our master is observing very strictly the precepts. So basically, they cannot hold the money, they cannot touch the thing, they cannot cook, they cannot even make themselves like a tea or something. So from inside out, we need to take care of all the small details like a daily thing for our ajahn. And then it's a monastery, so we also open the door to welcome all the publics. So when people come to visit, they need to know when ajahn is available, and if they want to join for some activities, you need to let them know what type of activity they can join, and including is there any rules, is there any also wearing clothes, attentions. So it's like sounds like monastery is similar to hospitality. So basically, I think my role is reception. So we need to be responsible for.
It seems like you have a lot of responsibility at the monasteries, which is new for you to manage.
Yes.
And you also mentioned like self-doubt yourself, but actually you're doing your best way. When you notice to feel like it, it is because of your feeling that you're not doing good enough this job, but you try to do your own best with your good heart. So, but at the same time, you also feel like, oh, am I doing good to do this qualify at the monastery? So you feel self-doubt yourself. So this kind of self-doubt yourself, actually when you notice from which moment or incident could you remember?
Lately, there were like two cases. One is when like someone wants to offer Ajahn some Chinese medicine. It's all good for his health, and also the one give the subscription is like also a Chinese doctor. But then I think it's all depend on your personal and body feeling. After drinking few teas, Ajahn didn't feel so well of his stomach, and he asked me to stop that medicine. And immediately I feel like, oh, I was not checking details enough. Like I should be avoiding like those medication. Like I shouldn't give him everything. Like I'm the one helping him to receive all the drink and the food. So I should be more like careful and to filtering those things and to give him the good ones or the neutral ones. Although I know like I'm not Chinese doctor, I also don't know what effect it can cause. But at that moment, I feel it was my fault caused his stomach pain. Um, and then the second case is we were receiving a bunch of tea.
So, as I heard you have been practice meditations and advanced level, and you also here is some spiritual advices that I want to use the last word of the Buddha. So I want to invite you to contemplate and reflect. So how do you feel?
Yeah, I think I feel lighter. I can feel that self-blame is very heavy. And if I could put that aside, because the self-blame is just one of so many causing conditions. And once it's passed, it's already gone. Like it's not existing. So I shouldn't bring it back and then to just making it bigger and bigger. I should just let it go and then accept those cause and conditions, they arise and falls.
So you can let go all the process inside. Thank you so much for sharing.